Welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. We're on episode 25. In the last episode, we went into Moonrise Towers. We explored a lot of the area. Killed some people. You know, it's an enemy base. You gotta sometimes. Met Kefric Thorm, the immortal general. He does seem to be invulnerable to damage from what we saw. Very cool introduction. Villain in a video game that gets introduced like that, it's pretty sick. In this episode, the plan is to head to the Tollhouse, the Waning Moon, and if we get time, the House of Healing. Because there are some other members of the Thorm family that we have to meet. Let's head on out.
As my feet can carry me.
As swift as our feet can carry us. We'll go to the Tollhouse first, which is right here. Alright, where is... there she is. Gregoringoff Thorm. I've never actually fought her, so I don't even know the mechanics of this fight. I've always managed to off her without fighting, but let's see how this goes.
What do you bring?
What do you require?
I require gold.
If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
You can have a gold.
Again.
How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
The Toll Collector's scam is old and uninspired. Give it a rest. Figure out a new trick. Easy.
Trick. No. Gold. I require gold.
Yes, a trick. You're a trickster. You don't deserve the gold. Two in a row? This is a good episode.
A trick. I trick. No. 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 I paid back.
Like I've said, I never fought this fight. Not once. She just takes care of herself. Get a lot of gold on the floor here, which is good because we had like 200 gold. Getting all this free money. Well, I need it. Now there's some other loot around the building, as you would expect, so we'll take care of that. But I don't think there's any quests like tied to the Tollhouse. But that is a Thorm family member. That's one of the Thorm family members taken care of. 2 critical successes back to back. Get Karlak to do it. She's pretty strong. Has advantage in everything. Wow. This is the episode of critical success.
These things have stayed interesting.
Another 500 gold.
Seized inventory.
Seized inventory. Now these routes are very tough. 160 HP and they don't take damage unless you do 22 damage to them. We'll just jump through the window a bit later on. Alright, let's go into the Toll Keeper's office. I was thinking because this YouTube playthrough might be
That might be worth a look.
the last playthrough I do for a while to actually fight her, but I'm like, but it's actually cool to like talk her into dealing with herself, you know? Like, that's good content. Alright, we have the statue and these rotten floorboards, so I wonder if perhaps the statue could fall upon them. Let's jump down into the darkness. Alright, we have this very obvious button here, but
That's curious.
still a perception check. It's just like, game, I can literally see it. There was a point where I managed to not see that button with perception.
Something over there.
Look, we're perceiving amazingly, we're rolling critical successes. This is our
Put my
day.
hands on everything.
Got her logbook here. Merchant scared of
ahead.
Kefir. After what we saw of him, same a little bit. But I don't shy away from a challenge. Not too much down here, but you know, getting some alchemy ingredients is always good. Okay, so let's go jump in that window we saw earlier and grab whatever is in there. The Lunite Prayer Book. Great Axe +1. Karlak doesn't even need it, but she's like, oh, a great axe. You know, she does like axes. I think before we go into the Waning Moon, I'm gonna head into the secret little crypt here.
That's curious.
Gotta remember the right combination to open it.
Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques.
Feel like I remembered the right combination first try, so that's good.
I wonder what that did. The curse has no effect here. What is this place?
See if we can get the buffs that you can get down here. Now, one thing that would make these statues basically, well, maybe not impossible, but really difficult, is the fact that I have Risky Ring equipped. So we're going to go ahead and unequip that for now. I think I'll unequip it for the Waning Moon as well, because I believe there's some saving throws in there.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
I don't want to have to use too many inspirations here. Of course. Need you even ask? We'll use some inspiration, but like I said, I don't want to use too much. Nice. Just +1.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Thank you, statue. I think that's the charisma one. Yeah, the +5 charisma. We definitely
At the ready.
can utilize that.
Quite ready for you.
Now, I did equip the intellect helm, but if I can get this on
Do you
Gale,
accept Shah's test of your intellect?
it would be better for him, right? An untested mind is a dull mind. Nice, Gale.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
Very good.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
And now the final one should be
Onward then.
wisdom.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Well, I've never had Paladin of Shah, Shadowheart, so let's try that option.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
Nice.
All's well that ends not as bad
And
as
that
it could have.
opens the store and gives us our inspiration back that we had to spend, so that's pretty good.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Since Shadowheart is a cleric and paladin of Shah, I'll make her do it. I didn't want to do it. Well, I'm not going to do that. Like, I was thinking about stealing the dagger. Considering we stole the light of, or the blood of Lathander, you know, it wouldn't be out of character, but we'll give Shadowheart a chance to prove her allegiances to Shah, I guess. Now we get some potions and scrolls. How nice of Shar to bless us with this bounty. The ritual dagger, not that good, so we'll just leave it there. Get back up these steps and head to the Waning Moon.
That sign above. This must be a brewery. Or distillery.
I could use a drink after wandering these ruins.
Could ya?
Welcome to the Waning Moon. To lifelong friends, both old and new.
Ban list over here. Let's go see if we're banned. Thankfully not. Now I have fought the boss that's in here, but we will try to talk to him just like the last one. Get some little songs for you. Salty Dick the Sailor is my favourite. Hey bartender.
Drink! Go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
What is it that you're serving?
Only the best. Oblivion and beyond. Go on. Cheers. Bottoms up. Donuts.
This guy looks like he had a long night. Might be best to keep him happy for now.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Oh, gods. I do not want whatever's inside that guy all over me.
Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
We'll take the rogue approach for this first drink because it's what we do. And we are a rogue after all. For our very good health.
Such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
It really doesn't look healthy, does it?
Tell me a story, a fable, a saga. Guide me.
A silver-tongued devil bade me feast in his lavishly appointed banquet hall. I only got +2 to charisma, so... challenging, but...
How we long for a feast. Feeling gorging. Hold a join with devils. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, infuse, astound me again.
Who placed the curse on this land?
Father Catherick created, Father Catherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, rub it up.
And how did you become what you are now?
Father Catherick's laughter, not joy, not ever, never, only laughter. Questions done, finished. Over. Only drink.
Once again, take the rogue approach. Oh.
More stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
A towering creature rose from molten lava. I fouled it with great wit and might.
Molten, hot, heavy. We saw such a beast in my latrine.
Ugh.
A fierce foe.
Disgusting.
Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
How do the forms sustain the shadows?
The spirit of the land. More drink.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Kithric?
Father. Father is Father. Eternal. Invincible. Forever. Except not. No more questions. Drink.
What do you mean? How can I defeat Kithric?
No. Must not. Cannot. Will not mention her. The customer is always right, but also wrong.
Alright, I'll have a drink. A drink.
Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. The cage. Her cage. Talk and perish, die, buried in Thorm tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No, nay, neither.
I think we should get down.
Strong.
Well, he exploded. But he also gave us some good information.
Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the cause. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what?
Judging by the mess, I doubt there's much left to drink.
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
And how much do I owe you?
Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
I think your witty remarks were too much for him. He's a blubbering wreck.
A little bit.
What's that?
Here's Madeline's ledger. We need for the He Who Was quest.
Halflings and gnomes, order here.
And it's Hey, sign the times, I guess. I've actually fought this boss in here one time. It wasn't that bad, but it was a kind of cool fight because he can like change the... He does like alcohol explosions. And he can change the element of them depending on what you hit him with. So if you hit him with like fire, he'll do a fire explosion, and radiant a radiant explosion and stuff like that. Pretty cool. But it's also pretty cool to sit there and tell him stories and get him to drink himself to death, you know? I might actually use these. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes upon targets. Because I have the acid ring. So every shot, I would be doing this as well, which might be crazy for AoE. I've never utilized them before, so I want to give them a look.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizabald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thizabald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thizabald required one last ingredient: the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizabald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
You know, as a rogue, I too dabble in the poison arts, so Thizabald, a man of my heart. See if we can focus upon the page. Our -1 intelligence. Doesn't matter.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thizabald's purple worm poison.
Take the rest of his ingredients. Now we have to head a little bit north. I don't know if anyone else is like me, surely. There are a bunch of people. You go through all the bottle racks and everything, just in case there's something in there, but you get disappointed every time, you know? It's like, man, I really want something to be in there, but there never is. Keeps his ingredients all locked up, which is probably a good thing to do.
Oh. Oh my. Must be what's left of that would-be extortionist.
Man in a casket. We've made nearly 3,000 gold during today's video, so I am happy with that. Not playing a strength character like I usually do. Like, I've been paladin through 2 playthroughs, my honor mode playthrough and my first playthrough, and having a strength character is nice, because I generally just give myself everything. Raven wants us to return with the ledger. Let's go see about finding Thizabald's ingredients and then head to the House of Healing to meet the other Thorm family member.
Rythwin House of Healing. Presiding surgeon, Malus Thorm.
Malus Thorm. So the House of Healing is right here, but I'm going to take
A house of healing from the looks of it.
We could check for supplies. Not like the remaining locals have use for them.
Take a quick detour just to grab these ingredients right now.
The psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
There's also some shadow boys lurking nearby.
Alright, what now?
And some music in the distance by the sound of it. There's a lot going on right here. Got those ingredients. Let's head back.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line. and you will be seen.
I don't have time to wait. I need to see the doctor right now.
Yes, but all must wait. The doctor's hands are full. Join the line. You will be seen.
Every monster you can imagine, man or beast, has tried to kill me. I should really see your doctor. It's a crippling affliction. I'm not going to use the inspiration here because I might need it for the doctor.
You endanger the sick. Plague, pest, inline, or leave.
I tried my best. I'll be going in.
Pestilence and sin. Sisters, protect the patients.
We're just gonna have to take care of Sister Cinder real quick. They're undead anyway, so, you know.
Never a dull moment.
They gotta be taken out. Karlach's ready for bed, even though we haven't done anything.
What path lies before me?
We haven't even had to fight anyone, Karlach.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
Oh, I see. They're sleeping peacefully. I think your work here is done.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
So we found Arabella's parents. How did you die?
Surgeon. Sisters.
And why were you in this place?
Zevlor. Betrayed. Ran. Shelter.
Zevlor. Do you know where Zevlor is?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Fair enough. Arabella is not going to be happy. We are going to take out Sister Lidwindow because, you know, these sisters did this.
Picked a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
The sisters did this. They need to be taken down. Miss. Hop hop indeed, Karlach. Oh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Get to Baldur's Gate. Got a little music box here. Pretty creepy, but we'll have a listen. It's creepy, but it is just down by the river, which is a great song. But creepy, you know? Also, these teddy bears have names. We got Lucas and Fuzzy.
Don't mind if I do.
This music suits this place, though, I must say. Alright, let's go meet the head surgeon.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister. Show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
The scene is a bit graphic. Hopefully it's not graphic, too graphic for YouTube. Sometimes those robots, they're like, oh, a bit much. A student, yes. Do please enlighten me.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
A stinging truth, but a truth nonetheless.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shar eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Let's investigate the blades.
The sisters' blades are unkempt, rusted with blood. Even in your skilled hands, a clean cut would be difficult.
And what do we know of Shah's teaching? So many critical successes this episode is insane.
You remember a Sharran maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Your subject is tainted. Shah's succor must only be granted to the willing.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Well, practice is a good way to start. They should spar each other. It just keeps happening. I don't know what's going on. I'm the luckiest person alive right now.
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absence, sisters, acquaint yourselves. It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart. You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
How about you show me how to do it, and I will acquaint myself? Well, I used all my inspiration. We got so close, but it looks like we're gonna have to do this ourselves.
Oh, but hush. Hold still. Let there be an end to your suffering.
You know, we'll fight Malice. He's all alone. We killed the sisters. Well, made them kill themselves, so it's just him. Let's see. Karlek is stuck behind everybody, which isn't great, so
Got it.
just make her jump. He's immune to bleeding, which makes sense, being an undead. Could have been a lot worse, could have had to kill them all. Yeah, that patient might actually die here. Unless it just never has the start of a turn. It is dying already. Sorry, patient. I feel like that guy was gonna die anyway, considering we're in the Shadow Curse lanes. And he doesn't have eyeballs. Probably better that I do it, you know? I love this music too. Get to hear this music again later on in the game. Awesome music. Lovely assistant. The surgeon reanimates a corpse. It's a level 5 spell. So counterspell in this may not happen, but we'll give it a try. Oh, nice. In my first playthrough, I did fight this guy. So I do have experience fighting this dude, but I fought him with all the sisters alive. It's time to destroy him. Got a lot of defense, this guy though. I don't have the risky ring on either, so I'm not getting the bonus. But he is pretty tough. Nice, a crit. We love those divine smites. Try it again. All the critical successes that we've had today, and being able to stop level 5 spells with counter spell level 3 is pretty awesome. Job done. Another member of the Thorm family down. Surgeon's subjugation amulet is pretty nice. When you crit, you can paralyze the target. Once per long rest, but can be utilized pretty well. He also has this battered loot, which is the loot for Art Kalag. So when we head back to Last Light, we'll be able to hopefully wake him up now. This poor guy. He was suffering on the table, you know, we put him out of his misery. So we managed to deal with all the Thorm family members, which is awesome. The ones that we can deal with right now anyway. All within one episode as well. Nice. Only had to fight one of them. I like how you can skip these fights. I think Act 2 is some of my favorite gameplay just because you don't have to fight the bosses. Like, fighting the bosses is kind of cool at times, but when you can skip the fight entirely, that's pretty cool too. Go climb up here for a moment. We have something going on out here in the distance.
Clustered fires and tents. The Absolute's army is camped here. Better not press my luck.
Bunch of ogres and goblins. They're partying. I did try to start some drama here. I wanted to throw a fireball down here just to see if they would, like, take damage, but no, it's outside the map. It's just a visual thing, but it's pretty cool.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
But as Shadowheart just said, we will make camp. Need to talk to Arabella. Feel she's gonna not be so happy about that. Break the news to her, as sad as it is.
Where's Mum and Pops?
I found your parents. They are dead.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
It's a sad thing, but, you know, we gotta tell her. Can't let her have hope for something that doesn't exist.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Very well. Show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Still magic over here. Look, he's conjured us a nice starry sky.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you alright?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder.
I don't know why my hair's clipping through my face.
I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
And my hair's aggressively clipping through my face in this cutscene, eh? Is this truly what you want? To die for the promise of Mistra's forgiveness?
Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of the Absolute yet.
I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place.
I'll sit with you a while, Gale.
Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
It's a nice cutscene when you don't have to reject Gale. Now, on one of my playthroughs, he just randomly told my character that he was in love with them, and I was like, I haven't even talked to you. That was pretty rough.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this Melancholic Wizard company.
Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place. But you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Feeling is mutual.
I'm glad to hear it. And I intend to prove myself worthy of the sentiment.
Let's go see if Arabella's willing to talk to us now.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours, too.
Did say she'll teach me.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here.
Why not? I'm not sending her out there alone.
Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
I feel like you can trust Withers. If he says you'll be safe, I believe him and you should too. He's a smart old bone man.
You feel her grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
And we got the Shadow Blade Ring, which don't know if I'll use. And she also taught us the Shadow Entangle. And that is where I'll bring this episode to an end. A very productive episode. We killed 3 boss fights, even though 2 of them killed themselves. Cleansing the land of the Thorm family. You know, it's what we need to do, so we'll get it done. Next episode, we'll probably head into that morgue that we saw just as we hit the long rest, so I'll probably start in there, explore in there, and see what else we can discover. Then perhaps head up to the mausoleum. We're not going to go into the mausoleum just yet, but there is a certain NPC outside of the mausoleum, for those that know, that I have to talk to. Also take a starry in there because it might be important. And then I might go and turn in the ledger to He Who Was. So that's the plan for next episode. Perhaps more will happen. But we'll definitely be heading back to Last Light soon. There's some stuff we've got to do there. Go see Art Kalag and Halsin again, and it all seems like there's so much to do here in the Shadow Curse lands. But anyway, thanks for joining me in this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great night or day, depending on where you're watching from. And I will see you in the next one.